Hey, good morning. It's about 7:45 on a Wednesday morning. I'm in the Nana on Soi 4, and I'm gonna walk all the way to the end of Soi 4. There's more to Soi 4 than the bars here in Nana Plaza, and you can't really do a lot of filming. I've did some discreet filming at night, but if you try to take your camera into Nana Plaza, they'll shut you down in a second. Here's the morning, night, stumble in, big dogs, and then that's the entry into Nana Plaza. And on the right side is going to be a Hooters and is it the Sportsman Bar? It's some hotel. If you stay at any of these hotels right within 100 or 200 feet of these bars, well, good luck with that. It's going to be like staying on the Vegas Strip. It was Striker Sports Pub I'm thinking of, and that's attached to some old school hotel. I think it's this one. Here's the Hooters. Yeah, I don't see the name of the hotel. I think it's the Nana Hotel. Not entirely positive. Kickoff, Bunny, Charlie's Kitchen. And again, this is the Nana Plaza. It doesn't open till, those are, I'm sure, the beer bottles from last night. I don't think it opens till the later afternoon. All these places will be open mid-morning. 10 in the morning they'll be open. That's one reason I'm kind of filming down here early. This is, if you're gonna find grouchy people, and I don't really blame them, even just going like that, you'll have people giving you the finger and everything. It's like, hey, I don't want to be on your stupid video. I don't blame them. So I'm down here before 8 in the morning, and this is the Dynasty Inn Hotel. I guess if you don't mind the noise, or you're just gonna go home at 5 in the morning every day, there you go. Golden Beer Bar. Live music. I'm not sure the name of this place. Also some good Indian food. If you want really good Middle Eastern food, you need to go across the way. We're on Soi 4. Go across the way to Soi 3, 5, even a little bit on 7, but 3 and 5, and I think it's 3/1. Oh, you're gonna find the best shish kebab, any kind of Middle Eastern food. That's where all those tourists seem to hang out. And this is Checkers. That's a pretty mellow, just British pub. It's a small one. And this is a dispensary. Here's Hillary 2. You'll find Hillary's all over town. I think Hillary 1 is right across the way. Hillary 2, there's a Hillary, there's 2 Hillarys on Soi 11, Hillary 11 and something else. Maybe it's Hillary 3, I'm not positive. Usually they'll have live music in Hillary early till like 11 and then break out the turntables. Now this is Fitzgerald's. This is just a really nice Irish bar. They're open early for breakfast, and some of the old timers want that pint at 7 in the morning. That's cool. They're done at noon. No judgment here. And back here is the Brainwake Cafe. I'm not sure what this building is. Let's try to figure it out. Now there's guards everywhere. They normally will chase you down, but let me try to just walk by. It's the Shama Sukhumvit. I didn't even know this was back here. This is, you at least have a fighting shot of being right in the center of the action and it not being too noisy, but it's still going to be noisy. I'm an idiot. I walked right by the sign. It says Shama. Probably 14 or 15 years ago, I didn't really know where I was going in Bangkok, so I said, well, where's the party area? Yeah, it's Shama Service Apartments. So you may or may not, well, I was going to say you might not be able to stay there short term, but I've stayed in service apartments for like 3 nights. So give it a try. But I headed right for, my little bit of research was, well, where's the party area? And it said Nana Plaza, Soi Cowboy. So I said, okay, so let me stay somewhere near there. And I ended up staying about 5-6 blocks down that way. So a little too far from the train. And I had to walk by all the craziness to get to my pad. But that's okay. I was in the middle of that craziness most of the time. Here's the Blarney Stone. I don't know if I've been in the Blarney Stone. I've been in Fitzgerald's many times. But it seems the theme of the day of these pubs is they open early, probably have a breakfast crowd. Even going in and just having coffee. A lot of these British pubs here in town and English pubs, they're also just kind of an expat hangout. So this is, I think, the original Hillary, or it's a Hillary. Hillary 1. Oh, this is Hillary 2. I don't know what's going on because it says Hillary 1, 2, Hillary 3. No, this says Hillary Brewing. I don't know. These places change names often. And here's the City Light Cafe. It's a little restaurant. And maybe this is the City Light Hotel. I'm not sure. This right here, the tavern, it says a small slice of the States. It's a cool little bar with a lot of oil workers. Every time I'm in there, it's guys from Texas and Louisiana working out on the oil fields in Saudi Arabia, whatever. They work for 3 weeks and then come here for 2 weeks, that kind of thing. There's some smaller rooms back here. You got to be a little careful with these smaller hotels in this area unless you want people coming and going all night with their company, we'll put it that way, from the Nana Plaza. They'll use some of these smaller hotels for an hour, so that might make a little bit of commotion. The Maison Hotel, which I guess is behind Hillary. Yeah, I'm assuming it's that white building. And I know Hillary's loud, so that Maison might be rocking. But that's the tavern. If you want to come watch the Super Bowl with Americans at 6 in the morning, that'll be a hot spot. And we're now one big block up from Sukhumvit and Nana Plaza over here, but you're still going to have some smaller nightclubs just rocking it out, taking advantage of the Soi 4 name. But some of these hotels look like they're tucked back a little ways. So yeah, give it a shot. I would just avoid, and I'm not trying to run down anybody's business, but different small hotels like this Nana City Hotel, it might seem, hey, this is great. It's only $27 a night. But once again, some of the young ladies work in the area will oftentimes book a room in there and just doors slamming all night. Now here's the Novotel Hotel. This is a Novotel and Ibis, are they together? I thought they were separate. But this is the first, I'll call it, fancier mid-range type hotel. And it might come at a bit of a cost because it is on Soi 4. There's many people that just want to come straight to Soi 4 from the airport and never leave. Now this is Asia Herb. Asia Herb, you'll find branches all over town. They're pretty legitimate massage place. You can definitely go in there with your wife, your partner, whatever, and if you're not looking for any kind of extra activities, it will not be a problem there at Eager Herb. At a lot of other places, yeah, if you go into cherry massage or whatever and the young ladies are sitting out front in skimpy outfits, they're probably going to be disappointed if all you want is a massage. And I'll just leave it at that. This is 7-Eleven. And this little alley, there's a string of bars over here. Maybe I'll walk over there. The Bangkok pub. There's a couple of pubs and a couple of hotels. And then you go up a block and to the left, and that's where you'll find the Nana BTS. It's not located on Soi 4. It would be, I guess, Soi 6. I miss Champs. Champs Little Bars right next to Bangkok pub. And then Nana Fashion. You have to be a little bit careful. There are some, I won't call them scams, but there's going to be guys trying to tell you they'll make you a suit for 99 bucks. Usually they'll come back and say, hey, it's turned into 250 bucks. But just be aware. There's plenty of legitimate tailors around Bangkok that do excellent work. But in the Nana, here's the Citrus Sweets. This is called the Beats down below. American omelet, scrambled eggs, 250 baht. Above the Citrus Hotel. Here in the Nana, if you're going to get scammed or different things like that are going to happen, it wouldn't surprise me. Here's the Park Royal Suites. Other parts of Bangkok, scams just aren't that common. And here's the Saranjay mansion, if I'm pronouncing that correct. I'm sure I'm not. And this little cutaway is, it's pretty busy. There's nothing in the Nana that's not going to be busy or noisy. So don't expect quiet if you head over to the Nana really any time of the day. And once we come up the alley, I don't see a sign, but it's either 4/1 or 6, and that, not even a half a block away, is the Nana BTS. There's a building here on the corner, the PSJ penthouse. What the heck, let me walk up here and figure out what's going on. I don't think I've ever been back here. There's a sign that says the Newtown Tower. Looks like a beautiful building. And these are just massage places and the Orchid Place, room for rent. So walking back out, PSJ penthouse. And we're gonna head back up here. All right, it just dead ends back here at the Crown Hotel, BTS Nana. A no frills spot. So we're gonna head back the 2 blocks now and get back on Soi 4. Getting our boundaries, that's Soi 4. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We came up this little alley, went down, dead end at the Crown Hotel, and off to the left is how you're gonna get to the Nana BTS. So now we're gonna go back, take a left on 4. We are about 2 blocks from Nana Plaza and Sukhumvit. So let's take a left and see what's up the street. Here's the Swan on Sukhumvit Soi 4, a bar, Country Road. I'm not sure if they're affiliated with the popular Country Road over in Soi Cowboy. Across the way is Heaven 4. Looks like a bar. And I don't know what B Bogle collection is. I would assume it's a tailor shop, but I'm not sure. Some small hotels, the Pedals Inn. Oh, Heaven 4 might be a hotel. Cafe Vienna and Big Bowl. I think I had that pizza 10 years ago. Here's a Cafe Amazon, just kind of a cheaper Starbucks. You'll find them everywhere. Tandoori Flame Indian food. And you can't really see Sukhumvit, but we're going on maybe block 3 up here. The Why Not bar. Ooh, I actually stayed in this place. I forgot about that. On the left here, the Darwin Hotel. Australian hotel. Or owner. Right there, the Darwin. Right next to the SM Grande residence. I think I just stayed in this Darwin like 2 nights. It was fine. If I remember right, they have a pretty decent breakfast and lunch down below. Yeah, the Darwin. Across the way is a pharmacy and the L7 Cafe. And across the way from the L7, an Ibis Hotel, which is very nice. This would be, I don't know how loud it's going to get over here, but it probably calms down at 2 in the morning. This back here would be an acceptable distance, I guess, to want to stay right on Soi 4, but right not in the middle of the craziness. Look up the prices on this Ibis. Now there was another Ibis Novotel down the way that was still kind of in the noisy area. Even if you're not in the noisy area on Soi 4, you just better expect 100 people out here on the street 24 hours a day coming and going, and most of them have been drinking for a stretch. So once again, don't come over here anywhere near Nana, in between Nana and Asok really, and expect peace and quiet. Come over here to party. If that's you, great. If it's not you, you probably shouldn't be staying in this area if you're going to complain about it. And I'm not sure what this is. Looks like some kind of private residence or business. Here's a Swan Laundry. If you're staying in any of these hotels, do yourself a favor and get a bag of laundry and bring it over here and pay by the kilogram rather than 20 baht a shirt or whatever the hotels are going to charge. Omni Tower. I see a gentleman walking in a suit, so I'm assuming it's a business building. And I haven't been back here for over 10 years. I stayed at a hotel way back and to the right, and if I remember, it just gets super quiet for 2-3 blocks. Oh, I actually stayed here too. I've stayed at many places for 2 and 3 days, just passing through, but you can't see it behind that wires. It says Lojas Residence. It's this brick building back here. It's a service department. It was okay. The halls were a little tore up. Again, I don't like to put down other people's businesses, but anything here in the Nana, it's, how do I put it? It's a little more, hey, this is where people come to hang out for 2 and 3 days. They don't really stay here on a 12-month lease, so yeah, if the tile's busted up in the hallway, it's just gonna stay that way for a couple of years and nobody cares. Not in every situation, but in a lot of them. In my condo, there's 2 ladies at least for every floor, and all they do is polish that floor, empty the garbage cans, and recycle deals. That they just on and on and on. That might not happen everywhere here in Nana. I'll just put it that way. Here's the Thai United Insurance Company, and it's actually getting quieter back here. I don't think there's a whole lot going on. I think there used to be the big Thai tobacco at the end of the street, and I had heard it turned into a park. So I'm gonna walk all the way down. We are 4 blocks off of Sukhumvit, and like I say, it's getting pretty quiet. I know there's some hotels tucked away back here. I stayed at one, I forget what it's called. I wouldn't recommend staying that far from, if you're gonna stay in Nana. There are closer choices to the BTS rather than walking 6 or 7 smaller blocks, but still, you can be closer to the BTS than staying way back there. British International Primary School here on Soi 4. And this is a 7-Eleven right across the way, and a small guest house called the Orchid House. And here's the Chai Thai Silk Export. So this is where I stayed years and years ago. It might be 14 or 15 years, and I forget the name. It was here on Soi 2. You still went up to a block and then another block in the other direction. So you couldn't really get any more inconvenient than that hotel. And that's probably why I stayed there. It was probably 19 bucks a night and had good reviews. It was super clean. Here's the Sethawan Palace. Looks like a beautiful building. If you really, really love Nana, that might be a great choice. You are a little ways from the train, but not a crazy amount. And I'm sure they have a shuttle bus, and there are plenty of 20-baht motor taxis. And here's the Siam Court. I guess there's some nice buildings back here that I never realized. Maybe because I just look at the buildings a little closer to the train, but this isn't terribly far. I personally wouldn't want to walk by Nana Plaza every time I'm going to my place. It's just, that's a good place to visit. That's not a place I want to live or walk through every day. Here's the Crystal Garden. This looks really nice, which means it's going to be way out of my price range. And the other thing is just jumping in a cab, going home from wherever. If you had to come back here on Nana Soi 4, well, you're fighting the Las Vegas on New Year's Eve traffic that is there 5 out of 7 nights a week, 10 hours a day practically. Hi. So again, pick your spots as far as traffic. So here we are at the end on Soi 4, 6 blocks maybe from Sukhumvit, 8 blocks to the train. And here's the Nana Thai Suites with the double B bar. And this is what I'm most interested in. This used to be the Thai tobacco industry, something like that. It was all boarded up, or not boarded up, gated up, like a government building. Sorry, it's getting a little hot and breathing hard. I've been walking around for about 3 hours now. But we're gonna walk back here, and I think it's a new park now. Let's check it out. And I just talked to a gentleman who told me this new park is connected to Benja Park by Asok and Lumpini Park off in the Siloam area, with what they call the Green Mile. I knew about the Green Mile. It connected the two parks, but now this third park is also connected, so you can ride your bicycle, jog, whichever, and hit these 3 parks across the city. Bangkok, for a super large kind of chaotic city, they do a pretty good job at parks, in my opinion. Okay, so now I'm a little bit confused, and I hope I'm not confusing anybody else. This says this is Benja Kitty Park, so I guess Benja Kitty, which used to be off in the Asok area, is now connected into this new park area, which used to be the Thai tobacco industry. I guess that's what's happening, but don't quote me on any of this. I'm just a new guy. Just understand, if you come to the end of Soi 4 in Nana, you're gonna hit this beautiful park, which I guess is an extension of Benja Kitty. And it looks like it's fairly organized. Walking side, jogging side, bicycle sides. Looks like a very nice park. Now, I clearly remember staying in a couple of hotels back here back in the day, and when this was the Thai government tobacco outfit. I'm assuming this is where they dry tobacco. And now they have this beautiful above ground bridge, jogging trail and all. There's some wetlands areas. I know at the other Benja Kitty, I've seen monitor lizards running around. They're supposed to be more famous in Lupini Park, but I've actually seen more at Benja Kitty. And there's some water here and some other wetland area. So you might even catch a monitor lizard in this area. Well, not catch it. I doubt if you'd want to do that, but you might spot one. It looks like we might have a little storm coming on the way, so I'm going to make my way at least closer to home or closer to the train, because it can turn in from these little bit of clouds into an inch of rain in 20 minutes here in Bangkok. So keep an eye on the forecast, but oftentimes the forecast is, yeah, it's just going to rain every day. No big deal. Keeps things cool. Hey, thank you so much for watching my little video and considering subscribing to my channel if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. This look around Nana, a really fun area in Bangkok. Don't get me wrong, I love the energy of Nana. I just don't know if I want to live right in the middle of it, but I'll leave that up to you. I've definitely stayed here for a week at a time on different trips to Thailand. Sure I have. But as far as renting a condo and signing a 12-month lease, yeah, I'm okay going off in a little bit quieter area and taking the 10-minute trip to Nana. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.